Hi everyone, it's Colleen Patrick-Goudreau from joyfulvegan.com. Welcome to Vegan POV. Today I want to address the question, why care about animal issues when there's so much human suffering? And the statement sometimes heard, the world would be a better place if people started worrying about other people instead of animals. That's certainly one point of view. Here's my point of view. First of all, there are a lot of problems in this world, and there are a lot of people who sit on their duffs doing absolutely nothing. There are fewer people who actually get up and speak out and do something to make this world a better place, a more compassionate place for everyone. To criticize animal advocates for the work they are doing seems misguided to me. I think the better question would be, what are you doing to make the world a better place? Directed at people who aren't doing anything at all. If you need to criticize someone, hold people to task who are doing nothing. I think that's better placed criticism if you need to criticize someone at all. I also think this question doesn't take into account how connected all justice issues are. South African writer J.M. Coetzee, Nobel Prize winner, he was on the shortlist for the Booker Prize. Let's just say he's a thinking man and I like the way he thinks. He said the animal rights campaign remains a human project from beginning to end. Compassionate people all have the same goal. We all want to see the elimination of oppression, exploitation, violence, because abuse, violence, and cruelty all spring from the same source, and they all have the same effect. This dichotomy, often cited between animal rights and human rights, is simply unfounded, especially when you look at the fact that all of the early founders of the animal protection movement in the UK and in the US were active in many social justice areas. They were involved in the abolition of slavery, in the suffrage movement, in peace movements. And what they had in common is that they all recognized that this issue is A, a social justice issue, and B, it's connected with every other social justice issue. For instance, in England, William Wilberforce, he was a member of Parliament. He was the first to introduce a bill to abolish the slave trade. He dedicated his life to it. And he opposed slavery on ethical grounds. He was active in educational reform, prison reform, the promotion of public health initiatives, advocating better working conditions for factory workers. And as an extension of his concern for justice, he was a voice for animals. And in 1824, he helped found the Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, which is the predecessor to the ASPCA, the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, which was started in the US by Henry Bergh. Henry Bergh co-founded the New York Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Children. At around the same time, Caroline Earle White, an activist who worked on behalf of the suffrage movement and the abolition of slavery, she founded the Philadelphia SPCA, which became the American Anti-Vivisection Society, an organization still thriving and succeeding today on behalf of animals. Henry Salt, 1851 to 1919, he dedicated his life to social reform in areas of prisons and schools and in the treatment of animals. I just don't agree that work on behalf of animals hinders humanitarian issues. If anything, it makes them stronger because injustice for one group means injustice for all. And creating more compassion and nonviolence and justice in this world for everyone is what it's all about. I also don't think it gives humans enough credit to say that we can care about one thing at a time. My heart is large enough to care about everyone, to care about human and non-human animals simultaneously. And not only do we not have to choose between the two, I believe that notion that we should ration our compassion is exactly what hinders us from being the best people we can be. In fact, I think it's our selective compassion that is the foundation of our torn hearts and our torn planet. It's because we think we're superior to every other being on this planet that we create so much harm and destruction for everyone. It's because we don't care enough that we're seeing the effects of apathy. It's because we don't care enough about everyone that we're seeing destruction on this planet, affecting both human and non-human animals. If we acted with a little more humility and showed a little more concern about everyone on this planet, everyone, not just those who look like us and sound like us and talk like us, but everyone, we would recognize that we're all in this together, that we're all connected, and that it's compassion for everyone that will save not just the animals, but the humans as well. That's my point of view. And that's all I got. So if you like what you heard today, please give it a thumbs up and please pass it on, and make sure you subscribe to this channel so you'll be the first to hear about more videos, and leave your comments below, and certainly support these messages by clicking on the support link below. Of course, you can visit joyfulvegan.com for lots more information on living healthfully and compassionately for the animals, both human and non-human. This is Colleen Patrick-Goudreau. Thanks for watching.